YouTube? It is your boy, All About The Sneakerz, back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. Now today, as you can tell from the thumbnail as well as the title of the video, that is correct guys, we're unboxing the Air Jordan 7 Sapphire. Now guys, this did tend to be a sneaker that just kind of popped up out of the blue, in my opinion. Some people may have seen it last year, but me personally, I think it was this year that I saw this sneaker for the first time. However, I was really intrigued with the colorway, but not a must cop on my list. I felt, hey, you know, I can pass on this one. Then again, this is an Air Jordan 7 and they don't tend to release very often. However, we are on the 30th anniversary year of the Air Jordan 7, and so they are paying a tribute or paying homage to the sneaker this year. And with that said, I felt it was necessary for me to cop this sneaker because I don't want to see that shoe taken out of production, kind of like we've seen with the Air Jordan 8 and the Air Jordan 10 lately. We've also seen that with the Air Jordan 2 in the past. Luckily, they're starting to reproduce some more of those lately, but I don't want the 7 out of the equation. So, hey man, the best thing to do for the 7 is to show it its respect, its due respect at that, and pick up a pair. Now, one thing that I'm not happy with on this release is the price point, $210. Although we do know Air Jordans are increasing in price, especially after inflation, and also just in general because sneaker resellers are reselling a lot of sneakers and people are paying for that. Now, I'm pretty sure brands like Nike and Jordan Brand are paying attention. So you have to think, if the Yeezy is going for $225, $230, which recently they got bumped up an extra $5, then why wouldn't Nike kind of stick to the script as well? And hey man, this is just one of those shoes that do happen to have that increased price point. This is also an SE, which is another reason that they may throw that additional price on there. But anyways guys, comment below, let me know if you guys are feeling this sneaker or not. If you had plans to cop this when it was on your radar, you were really digging it. I can't say for me, other than the price, I love the sneaker. It is very dope. Probably my favorite Air Jordan 7 ever. Yeah, I know. You OG heads are probably wondering, what? Yeah, man, hey, I just gotta keep it honest. It is a very dope Air Jordan 7. I'm pretty impressed with this sneaker, and I would like to know you guys' opinion on the sneaker, so comment below and let me know. As you know, I'm always in the comments responding. However, guys, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now, with no further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, guys, as you can see here, I did cop this sneaker at not Hibbett Sports, but I did get a Hibbett Sports bag. I did cop this sneaker at City Gear, so big up City Gear for the W on this one. I greatly appreciate it. For those of you who may not know, Hibbett has acquired City Gear and they have merged together, so it is one company with two different brand identities. Here we have the sneaker box in hand. As you guys can see, it is a gray box, light gray on the bottom and a darker hue of gray on the lid. Very nice. It really gives me cool gray vibes, not gonna cap. However, taking a look at the top of the box, as you can see, we get our big Jumpman smack dab in the center with that old school Air Jordan branding. Very dope in my opinion. They did give us a change up with this one by adding some color to the text. As you can see, we do have our Jordan in blue and we get that Air text in pink. Digging a look at this box a lot. And on one side of the box, we get our size sticker. And the size sticker reads Air Jordan 7 Retro SE. The colorway is shimmer, black, sapphire. This is a men's US size 10, personal size for me in the Air Jordan. And this one does not have the retail price on the box. Now back to the retail price for just a second. These did retail at $210 US. However, I saw on some sites that they were selling these for $200. Go figure. However, I did pay $210 for mine. Wish I could have got mine for $200. That would have been better, but hey man, kudos to those who ever get them for $200. Now surprisingly, these are still sitting on Sneakerz app right now, and there's quite a bit of sizes. So if you want these, head on out there now. The Air Jordan 1 Brotherhood restocked and set out on Sneakerz for quite some time. So I don't see this one going anywhere anytime anytime soon, but you might want to jump on it before your size sells out. Also, these may be available in some of the retail stores, so hit your retail stores, check it out. You may have a good chance of copping these if you really want them. I did watch a few of my fellow shoe tuber reviews on this shoe prior to copying just because I was really curious about the materials, and there wasn't really much clarity on whether this had leather on the shoe, nubuck on the shoe, or what, so I was a little confused, but you're about to find out here on this review what is actually on the shoe. Now I'm just gonna read the description that Sneakerz put out. It says, mixing futuristic intent with centuries-old precious gemstones, the Air Jordan 7 Sapphire is here to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the title-winning silhouette. While a neutral shimmer leather upper serves as the base, its colors work to insinuate the sapphire underlays lurking beneath the semi-transparent panels in the midfoot and collar. Get a sneak peek into the future of Jordan brand style with an OG sneaker featuring a uniquely colorful and luxurious pathway forward. So there you have it, guys. It is leather on the upper, but let's dive right into it and find out. Let's see what we have under the lid. All right, guys, so flipping the lid up on this one, this is the same type of box the Air Jordan 11 Cool Gray came in. We just have our white underneath the lid. Don't see any lot numbers. Let me get my receipt out of the way. As you can see, we have our Siemens speckled tissue paper. And let's go ahead and get the shoe out. And there we have it, guys, the Air Jordan 7 Sapphire, a very, very clean sneaker in my opinion. Again, this has to be my favorite Air Jordan 7 in my collection and possibly of all time. Now let's go ahead and do a quick 360 on the shoe. All right, guys, now looking at this shoe in hand, I'm blown away. I did see a sneak peek of the shoe when I was purchasing it. I was blown away, and I still am blown away. It's a very clean sneaker. I'm sure some people passed on this shoe simply because they were sitting online, or maybe because of the price point, or also because there's not much resale value in the shoe. And a lot of shoes tend to only get picked up because of resellers this day and age versus people actually just liking what they like and copying what they like. Unfortunately, the game is kind of manipulated by that market. However, let's go ahead and go over it in depth. Starting here with the outsole. As you can see, we do get a smoky or dark gray outsole. Now, as you can see, the rubber here on this portion is solid, but the rubber here on this portion is translucent. That just kind of goes back and forth from the forefoot to the heel, as you can see here, guys. Moving on up to the midsole, we get this foam here in this gray color, same gray color as we got here, maybe a little bit lighter, but it does have speckled paint all over it. I'm a big fan of speckled paint. Very, very dope in my opinion. Gives me OG kind of vibes, white cement type of vibes. And that's my favorite grail of all time, man. So yeah, throw some speckle paint on there and I am sold. However, on these little peaks here, we do get some shiny paint on these, and we get a little bit of a tan color here on the bottom and black on the top, same as we get here on the rear. Digging that outsole and midsole a lot. Almost failed to mention here, coming off the outsole, as you can see, we do get a little bit of pink right here on this portion that is visible from the side of the shoe. However, moving on up to the upper, we do get this nice nubuck, is what I'm gonna go ahead and call it. They say leather, which leather and nubuck, suede, all of that stuff is still leather. It's just how it's trimmed or how it's shaved or whatever process it goes through to get smooth or fuzzy. It's all still leather at the end of the day. But I'm gonna rock with nubuck on this, guys. It is very nubuck feeling, as well as we get on this panel here as well. But this is sort of a blush color, almost like a skin tone color or a pale color with a slight pinkish sort of hue to it. But then on this portion, it wraps all the way around here and on up to our collar, we do get more of a tan color, as to where we get more of that blush sort of color here on the heel cup. Very, very nice. I like the complementary color of those two just blending together, man. This is just a dope sneaker in my opinion. Digging these colors. Now here on these panels, you can see we do get that mesh panel there, which is very breathable, as well as we get up here on our collar or ankle piece. On this portion of the ankle piece, we also get a little bit of black nubuck, as well as we get on this little strip here. Nice look to the shoe. Love the color scheme, very dope. Now behind the paneling here, as you can see, we do get our sock liner, which has some pink, black, and also that sapphire color, as well as we get here on the collar piece, as you can see behind there, see-through. It doesn't go completely through the shoe in this area because it's blocked by that sock liner, but in this area it does go through to the ankle, so whatever socks you have on will be a little bit visible through there, but not by much that it's going to make a huge difference. But I would still be mindful of what you're rocking with these. Another thing here on our sock liner, we get that satin sock liner. As you can see, it does have have that sapphire color to it, and then it also has that pink trim just going around it like we get here. And I went ahead and pointed that out, guys, because it is visible from the side. And last but not least, guys, here we do get a shiny, almost plastic-like Jumpman on here, nothing stitched. There's actually no stitch branding on the shoe at all. Just thought I'd point that out. But I'm not opposed to that shiny Jumpman, very clean, digging it a lot. However, guys, that pretty much wraps it up for the lateral side of the shoe. Moving along. Onto the medial side of the shoe, we get a very similar look as we got on the lateral side, just a little bit of a different shape on our midsole as we're missing one of those peaks here. We get more of this cement look here on our midsole on the medial side than what we got on the lateral side. But other than that, we're just missing our Jumpman logo. That pretty much wraps it up. Moving along. Taking a look at the shoe from the top down, as you can see, we do have a little bit of our gray here on our outsole. We get that blush-like color going up our toe in that nubuck or leather, whatever you want to consider it. You probably have to get these in hand to really understand. But we also get our satin sapphire colored tongue with the breathable holes. Very dope. I love the Air Jordan 7 tongue as it is almost elastic-like, very pulley and just nice and soft. I dig it a lot. We get these blush colored or skin tone colored flat laces in place. It's hard to see behind the lace, but there is a separation band in black right there, just a strip that goes across it. And also up to the top of the tongue, we get our Air Jordan text, black Air text with the white Jordan text. Very nice. And this is in that same plastic-like material that we get here on this Jumpman. Typically, this is stitched into the shoe, but they went ahead and went with this more premium-like plastic look, which I dig it a lot. Not against it one bit. But then also we do get our pink trim up here going around the top of the tongue. And if I just lean the shoe back a little bit, as you can see, that is clearly visible from the front of the shoe. Onto the rear of the shoe, again, our outsole. This time with a little bit of sapphire here on the back portion of it. You can see a little bit of pink there as well, which we'll go over shortly. More of that cement speckled gray midsole. That blush color going up the rear, and then we get our 2-3 emblem here in the back, that triangular old school 90s type of vibe. I'm digging that with the 23 on it, and the color of this, as you can see, is black with that sapphire color and a white 23. Very clean. Such a nice contrast to the back of the shoe, and it just blends perfect with the full color scheme of the shoe. Digging it a lot. We get a black pull tab going up the back, and again, you can see a little bit of our satin sock liner with that sapphire and pink. Very, very dope look from the back of the shoe. Digging it a lot. Onto the interior of the shoe, as you can see, we do have this paper inside of there, or cardboard inside of there, and I'll go ahead and remove that for presentation purpose. All right, so taking a look inside of the shoe, as you can see, it is pink inside of there on our sock liner in that satin material, and we also get a pink insole with white Nike Air inside. Very dope. Now, I'm not sure if I noticed Nike Air on my Air Jordan 7 Flint, which is the only other Air Jordan 7 that I have in my collection, so really excited to have this one as the second pickup ever in history in my collection. But to have Nike Air in there, man, that's pretty dope to me. It gives it a nostalgic look. When you blend the brands, the Jumpman and the Nike Air, hey man, it just screams OG Air Jordan. Comment below and let me know if you guys know if the Air Jordan 7s typically have Nike Air on the insole or if they come with a Jumpman, because this might be something a little bit more significant to the shoe if the retros come with a Jumpman. Not sure, but I dig the look. However, we also get our size sticker inside as well as a cardboard shoe tree, and on the back of the tongue we have our size tag. And last but not least, onto the outsole of the shoe. A very clean, dope outsole in my opinion. Primarily gray. Again, here as you can see on some of these traction pods, we do get that solid gray, and then we also get that smoky translucent light gray. And the places where you see it translucent is where it just kind of wraps around to the outsole that's on the lateral and medial sides of the shoe. Again, as you can see here on the rear as well, very dope in my opinion. And then we also get some hints of black as well as some hints of sapphire and pink. And then we also get a little bit of white here. And we get that nice pink Jumpman. Turn them around straight so you can see, very clean. Digging the outsole a lot. Shouldn't be too hard to keep this one clean, guys, but yeah, a very dope look from the outsole of the shoe. Moving along. All right, guys, and you just saw it right here on All About the Sneakers, the Air Jordan 7 Sapphire. A very clean, probably gonna be a slept on sneaker, not gonna cap, but it's a very dope sneaker that I believe some people may end up regretting. Now, when I say regretting, I mean some people may regret picking this sneaker up while it's at retail, while it's sitting around. We know sneakers tend to go up. Also, the main reason why I say regretting it is because if we don't continue to support the Air Jordan 7 guys, I'm almost certain that Nike will take it out of production. So for all you Air Jordan 7 fans out there, if you really digging the silhouette, man, hey, support the silhouette, cop the sneakers, let Nike see that, hey, these shoes are selling out, they're not sitting around. There's a reason for us to keep reproducing it. And I believe that we might get some more interesting colorways down the line as well as some more OGs. Hey, not telling you what to do, but that's my suggestion in the keep some of these sneakers in rotation if you care about the Air Jordan signature line. But comment below and let me know how you guys are feeling the sneaker after seeing the details here on the channel, and let me know if you plan to pick this one up down the line, or if you did cop today. If you did, big dubs to you guys. However, again, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now, when you get a chance, guys, head over to IG and follow me at All About The Sneaker, spelled exactly the way it is here on the channel, with the Z on the end instead of an S. I greatly appreciate it. However, that was the Air Jordan 7 Sapphire, and that is all I have for you guys today on this episode. Until the next episode, keep keeping it all about the sneakers. Once again, it is your boy, All About The Sneakers, signing off. Until the next episode, I will catch you guys later. Salute, I'm out.